I did ask him what actually it was, and he said it was a documentary image. After the war, they were weighing kids, and they had this kind of a sling that they would be put in for, you know, like malnutrition or to make sure that they were being fed and nourished correctly. And this child's waiting his turn while another child's hanging. So that's actually a child's leg. It was a larger image that told that whole story, but Henk sort of gone into it and just created this abstraction because he wanted to focus on the boy and be in his head in this strange moment. This is my coffee table Oblique, the ceramic version. This is just out of the kiln, these new pieces. But this is black Spanish clay that I've found a ceramicist that ironically lives only 20 minutes from me in the Blue Mountains. And he's sort of been my hands on the tables we've made, and we're starting to get onto architectural elements in homes, the fireplace recently. But the whole idea of this is it's a more gestural than the other tables. This is the third in the edition of 8. You really feel the glaze crawling in moments. The crackle's a lot more profound. It's a slightly matter, more volcanic sort of finish. But the base armature remains the same, and it enables you to be able to, once it's assembled, there are pins, locating pins that enable you to kind of recompose the top. So you could have this central spine, for example, running. This is like the staggered presentation, which I like to start with. So Henk Duijn is a Dutch painter. You know, he collects journals and old photographic annuals and various things where he'll find subjects that inspire him, images. And he starts off with a gesso layer. It's an old master technique where you can create depth. But then he's just literally moving the paint around the surface until he starts to see what he wants to say. And typically then he'll cut it smaller, so he'll sort of crop in on something that's already a cropped part of an image that is found in books or magazines. So it's quite an amazing thing that he sort of shows you just enough not to understand what he wants to show. And it's then, for me, it's more of a feeling. And I never grow tired of looking at his work, and he's got this incredible concept where when you buy the works, he actually does a second version of the artwork on these boxes. That's something he's moved away from now. Here's another one. But that's your first image. And then inside you have the actual artwork. This is a light sculpture that was designed by Gianfranco Fini. It's from the 70s. It's not kinetic, but it sort of has the quality of that. You can make all these doors. There's a light panel, fluorescent light panel behind this acrylic diffuser, and all these elements can open and close. So you can, again, shape and sculpt the light to be, you know, change it as your mood desires. So all these things I love that have a function, but also that are, let's say, they don't impose a way of being used. You can interpret, you can, they're modular in a sense that you can always change your mind or change things to kind of suit your mood, and there's never really a fixed or a correct way to live with these pieces. It's something that you can always adapt and sort of personalize.